Hello everybody, I'm your host Kyle, welcome back to the channel. So, in case you couldn't tell, I'm going to be doing a snow grave run of Deltarune, and this is what happened. First, I named my run only the most appropriate of names, Snow. What else do you expect me to do? Next, you get caught for murdering a pie. How could you? I had a wife, and two beautiful children! Then this whole debacle happens and I nearly end up falling asleep like Chris does. Birdly cringe. The next event is, do you really want me to say this? Fine, we get approached by the lesbian and tell her that we're committing several war crimes before going on our adventures. I collect all the boomer games and then get the warning that I've been on video games for too long for the day, and ignore it, because I need to get this video out as soon as possible. We end up kidnapping Lancer, and also some other random pirate that nobody gives a shit about. Everybody's favorite edgy boy and Chris enter the next dark world. After nearly becoming paralyzed and losing our legs, the queen calls us big stupid, and if you watch my streams, you know what happens next. But just in case you didn't, here's a couple of highlights. First up, it's National Throw Short People Day. Next, we solve this super complicated puzzle and meet only my favorite character, Newport. Get another alert that I definitely did listen to. What was that one penguin movie no one seems to remember? Commit actions of mass violence. Get another opportunity to say Birdly Wait, you're not Birdly. You look cool. Oh wait, no, never mind. He still makes that stupid face. Birdly cringe. We land on top of reunite with Newport. Find the key to our run. Stop by and end up facing the first enemy that I find. Now I'm realizing that I'm doing the run completely wrong and also freeze these two morons. It was about at this point that I wondered if I was actually doing things right and looked it up on YouTube. Yep, I have to start all over again. This video is about to get real long. You really fall for that? Of course I'm going to complete the run. After picking the serial killer up again, I just decide to save and go on a killing spree, as expected. And this time I hopefully don't screw up. About 40 or so minutes afterwards, I get another alarm and start to question, is what I'm doing even worth it? Probably not. Because, as you'll see later in the video, I go through a lot more pain and suffering than was what currently seen. Next up is the salesman that you're supposed to murder for a ring. This says a lot about relationships. But anyways, I think I'm an idiot and just screw up. I think I screwed up at least. And I reset the game. Luckily, I saved where I'm supposed to for once. And this will be a big help later. After this, we get to the puzzles. And I choose the wrong option. This will soon be the biggest regret of my life. Because I'd saved later on and footage that was corrupted. You know what this means? Gotta start all over. Yeah. After that royal pain in the ass was over, I did the first smartest thing in this run. Download Among Us and play it on stream for about an hour. And make a backup file, but that's not that important. Anyways, we get a new high score on the FBI watch list, which definitely won't come back to bite us later. And for once, do the puzzle correctly. We get the thorn ring from some random hobo. And say one last time, Birdly cringe. Dear PETA, bon appetit. After having our Thanksgiving feast with Birdly, we find that the bitch that no one cares about has become very seduced by Medusa. Woohoo, nobody gave a shit. Anyways, we gotta fight a mouse. But we beat it and have to fight Taskmaster, and I'm not even going to get to the absurd amount of Pipis, but now for Spam Tin Neo, which proved to be a bit more difficult than I thought it would be. After I'm proving I'm American, I save and enter the boss fight. And here's where I realized that this video was a big mistake. This took a few more attempts than I'd like to admit, so I'm just going to go over some of the more notable ones, like only 3 so this video doesn't become 20 minutes long, and you will see my Holy Grail attempt after that. Now we're going to discuss why I made a mistake. After being told that my total jackass stunts caused all this, I go for my first phase of Purgatory. The main reason this attempt was Purgatory was I forgot that Big Shot existed. Well, I didn't forget, I more forgot that Enrage mode is on this. That's my big mistake in this one, which I think we know how it ends. So, third one. Yep, we're skipping the second one because that one ended immediately, and I don't want to embarrass myself, but I still don't remember that Big Shot exists on this. Or I possibly know that it exists, but I can't remember what I was going to. But at least I get a little farther on this one. And by a little, I mean like 1 phase farther. After about another 7 attempts of me being an absolute dumbass, I finally remember that Big Shot exists, and I'm finally feeling confident about this run, but I completely forget that this attack exists. It's the bane of most of my runs. I'm not happy about it. It's the next morning. My attempt counter is about up to 27, and I decide to switch over to computer. Turns out I'm much better on keyboard and mouse because this Holy Grail run happens. So instead of taunting and ruining the experience, I'm going to let you see it for yourself. Yep, that's the run. I hope none of you ever have to deal with this or want to deal with this. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.